try. We keep it real funky and fly. Give it pop and consciousness high. Come on now, don't be shy. Show up right, orderly style. Exclusive vibes all the while. Reactions heavy with the smile. Stay ready, mile after mile. Bring consciousness around. If you're really down, help you touch the ground. We're making that sound. Pop culture flowing free. Thunder beats come to see. Compassion, feel the key. Cultivate to God decree. Ready for what's going down. Steady, strong in every town. Always carry that crown. Lift up, don't let it drown.
What's going on? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Cultivators. It is your boy, your brother Cultivator. Got back with another video here to cultivate clarity on all things unadulterated, unfiltered, and uncensored. Yes again. I say yes again. Yes indeed. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. I'm back on the YouTube streets. It is the first live for 2026. Shout out to y'all. Happy 2026. It is good to be in the number once again. Good to be on the YouTube streets. Here to chop it up with y'all once again. I've decided I want to lead by example and let the people on the YouTube streets that claim to be CCs and on the bedbug echo chambers, to let them know you can have multi facets to your content. You know what I mean? Absolutely. But listen, people gonna say they gonna talk what they talk off the side of their neck. But all I know is 2026 for me is gonna be different. Although it's SOS over there in the Stationhead, soirées, and in the and on the other side of the pond of the YouTube. And you know what the SOS means. Same old shit going on. But not in my life. Not in this sector of our channel, because we got to get into a lot. We do. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna break it down slow. We're gonna show it, break it with devotion, show it with emotion, break it with devotion. Y'all know how a cultivator like to do it. Between our political climate, it's a lot going on in the world, but we choose to focus on the wrong stuff. But people are attracted to what they're attracted to. That's why. You gotta have that balance. You gotta have that balance. But without further ado, we're gonna get into it all. Will Smith lawsuit, PAP verse 50, reverse colorisms, colorism, the ism and the schisms that comes with it, and anti-blackness within your own community, because it comes in many facets. I'm gonna tell you my take on it. Y'all stay tuned. Keep it locked right here. We're going to get into evictions at the Mandalay. We're going to get into it all. So tell a friend that the cultivator is here to cultivate some clarity. Once again. All right, y'all. Hold up. Alrighty, I am back now. We lost some people. I'm gonna give a special rest in peace to Richard Smallwood. He passed away on November 30th. Excuse me, December 30th, 2025. Gospel artist, songwriter, penned a couple of great gospel songs that is awesome and near and dear to a lot of people heart in the gospel community or for lover of the arts. He wrote songs like Center of My Joy, Total Praise, and a slew of other songs. So rest in peace to Rich Smallwood and not Loose Booty Bitcher. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. But what's up, Empress? How are you? Shout out to you. Hey, Lemonade. Good to see you, Lemonade. All right. We also got to give a special dedication to and love and memory of the NYC Metro car. We ain't going to move too fast. We're going to break it down. But I just want to touch upon a few topics before we get into the main subject for tonight's show. And that is going to be a nice little show. Like I said, tell a friend that the Cultivator is back on the YouTube streets once again. We got to get into it all. Stationhead soirées, the very performative part of the Stationhead soirées. Essence, why the fuck you was over there? And you see how they play in your fucking face? Personally, I said I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I'll wait. It's always a station, a bed bug soiree. $8 getting sent and shit. I mean, they just be infiltrating the Carter. I can't deal with this shit, man. But many of y'all know the Metro card was birthed in 1994. Tokens came before that. It's a beginning of a technocracy being born in America. That's why I decided to cover it and touch upon it right quick. But we just went right past it. And New York won't always pop out. No, they did not have a celebration.
And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
I'm weak. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And cause here to tell you all about it when I see you again. We ain't gonna see that again. Shit, they on the Omni tap. Something. But next in the political social climate, SNAP has banned the purchase of sweetened drinks, including certain energy drinks, as well as sugary snacks and other high processed foods, such as candy, chocolate, pastries, cookies, cakes, ice creams, and similar packaged snacks. Items starting January 1st in certain states. Check that out. With the specific restrictions varying by state. People will start applying and going to states where they can get their stuff without nobody on their back. Because at this point, man, said they're going back into the olden days when they monitored what the fuck they gave you. But the 5 U.S. states that have been banned are including Indiana, Iowa, Nebraska, Utah, and West Virginia. So, and 18 other states have waivers approved or pending that will limit SNAP purchases of unhealthy items like soda, energy drinks, candy, and similar foods during 2026. These additional states include Arkansas, Colorado, Florida, Hawaii, Idaho, Louisiana, Missouri, North Dakota, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, and Virginia. The specific foods covered and exact start dates vary by state and waiver terms. Listen, around here. Quite frankly, this is a way of population control. And quite frankly, I just don't have too much to say about it, but I just wanted to give y'all that information. But I know a lot of y'all have seen the headlines. I know y'all probably seen my thumbnail. In question, it says Will Smith lawsuit, and we're going to get into the lawsuit in question. He was sued by a former member of his staff. Hold on, let me turn on some mute music so we can get comfortable. All right. Okay. Now, according to the Shade Room, well, actually, let's go to People Magazine because People, they are actual publication. It says Will Smith sued by violinist Brian King Joseph for sexual harassment. The actor musician is facing a lawsuit alleging wrongful termination and retaliation. Published on January 1st, 2026 at 4:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Brian King Joseph, a professional violinist, has filed as sexual harassment complaint against Will Smith. This is the need to knows. The lawsuit details an alleged incident in which Joseph discovered evidence of an actual threat of violence in his hotel room while working on Smith's Based on a True Story 2025 tour. A lawyer for Smith called the allegations false, baseless, and reckless in a statement to People. A musician is suing Will Smith and his company for sexual harassment, alleging wrongful termination and retaliation. Professional violinist Brian King Joseph filed a complaint at the Superior Court of California County of Los Angeles on Tuesday, December 30th, against the Bad Boy Star 57 and Trey Ball Studios Management Incorporated. The complaint claims that Smith was deliberately grooming and priming Mr. Joseph for further sexual exploitation. After inviting Joseph to join his global tour, based on a true story in 2025, in November of 2024, it details an alleged traumatic series of events in March 2025 amid Smith's tour, in which Joseph claims that he discovered that someone had entered his Las Vegas hotel room with no signs of forced entry. Evidence of an actual threat of violence, allegedly including a handwritten note reading, end quote, Brian, I'll be back, just us, end quote, with a drawn heart and signed, end quote, Stone F, end quote, as well as wiped, a beer bottle, a red backpack, and a bottle of House in Virginia medication. What? With another individual's name on and an earring and some hospital discharge paperwork. Hold on, wait a what? Belonging to a person unbeknownst to Joseph. You think this man just mad because he got fired? And you can't make this type of stuff up. I don't know, but I think that we should take all SA allegations seriously until proven otherwise. Joseph alleges he feared that an unknown individual will soon return to his room to engage in sexual acts with him, according to the complaint. Mr. Joseph's allegations concerning my client are false, baseless, and reckless. Alan B. Grodsky, an attorney for Smith, told People in a statement on January 1st, they are categorically denied, and we will use all legal means available to address these claims and to ensure that the truth is brought to light, end quote. Following Joseph reporting the incident to hotel staff, a local non-emergency police line, and Smith's management team, the complaint alleges a member of the tour management team later shamed Joseph and told him he was being terminated. Another violinist allegedly was hired to assume the same position on the tour, per the complaint. Joseph, a Washington, D.C. native, competed on America's Got Talent season 13 in 2018. Was he recruited from then? Placing as a top 3 finalist in December 2024, the musician posted a video of him playing violin on stage to Instagram, indicating in his caption that it was the first night of his touring with Will Smith. The new complaint files a $3 million lawsuit filed December 1st from former associate Bilal Salam. Oh, wait a minute, running back. Joseph A. Washington, D.C. Okay, we read that. Okay. And then the new complaint filed. Oh, Bilal. We all know, we remember Bilal in that conversation. Shoot. Bilal got secrets and he taking them bitches. And if he don't get, what's that? I think anonymity, not anonymity, but like when you get off for certain crimes and knowing certain shit, in a court of law, he said he ain't saying shit. But it said this Brian Joseph's lawsuit files a $3 million lawsuit filed December 1st from former associate Bilal Salam, aka Brother Bilal, against the Oscar winner's wife Jada Pinkett Smith, claiming she verbally threatened him. The husband and wife duo are really mad and say it's a lot of crap. An entertainment source told People, calling Salam an opportunistic person out to exploit them. Shit, he got a lot of shit. Now, we ain't gonna go down the Bilal rabbit hole, but let's listen to the brother in question, Brian King Joseph.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to talk about something really important.
Happy New Year.
Earlier this year, I was hired to be a performer on a major...
Thank you so kindly for being here, and happy 2026. I wish you a prosperous and a blessed 2026. Bless to all my cultivators near and far. For the replay, here now.
Major tour with somebody who is huge in the industry. So I was excited, proud of myself for getting the opportunity. Unfortunately, some things happened, and I can't get into the details of exactly what that was because it's already a legal issue right now. But the reason why I'm speaking out about this is because getting fired or getting blamed or shamed or threatened or anything like that, simply for reporting sexual misconduct or safety threats at work, is not okay. And I know that there's a lot of other people out there who have been afraid to speak up, and I understand. And if that's you, I see you. And that's pretty much it. More updates to come soon. Thanks for listening. Hey everybody, just wanted to talk.
Lord says the
about something really important.
Is it another slide? Because I'm still...
Earlier this year, I was hired to be a performer on a major tour with somebody who is huge in the industry. So I was excited, proud of myself for getting the opportunity. Unfortunately, some things happened, and I can't get into the details of exactly what that was because it's already a legal issue right now. But the reason why I'm speaking out about this is because getting fired or getting blamed or shamed or threatened or anything like that, simply for reporting sexual misconduct or...
So basically saying he is getting punished for blowing the whistle regarding the environmental atmosphere, sexual environment that he alleges coming from Will Smith and his team, if you will. I personally feel like where there's smoke, there's fire. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Now we're gonna take a brief little segue. And we're gonna talk about marriage. We're gonna talk about the sanctity of marriage and how when you don't respect the sanctity of marriage, ultimately things will seep out. Your skeletons will come out, and the roosters will come home to roost. Ain't that how the saying go? Y'all get my drift. It's getting late and I'm hungry, but I had to give this live to you. Hell, let's talk about this situation about the Alabama pastor ultimately losing his life from his wife. Yep. It says an Alabama pastor is deceased following a domestic dispute that turned fatal, and the details coming out of Alabama are heartbreaking. Authorities confirm Pastor DeQuarius Green died after being shot during an incident at his home. While no charges have been announced, reports allege the shooting involved his wife, Quinteria, because she ain't Spanish. I threw a Tharia on there, but she don't look Spanish to me. She might be Cuban, I don't know. And that the couple had ongoing marital issues. Even more tragic, the children were reportedly present when the incident occurred. Trauma, indefinite trauma. Investigators say the shooting is being reviewed under self-defense, but the circumstances raise serious questions about domestic disputes behind closed doors. This is a developing story, and I pray that the children get solace. Because what? This remind me of that Lorena Bobbitt. That remind me of that Lorena Bobbitt stuff. Why? And these are some of the Facebook posts of neighbors and, church flock. Why has this evil, manipulative, lying devil killer not been arrested for taking the life from Pastor DeQuarius Green, from his precious 2 kids, his mom, his family, and his church, his friends, and his community? Why? Pure evil. I'm living. We all are. Now, let me give you my take. Most women just don't do this without having a reason to do it, unless they just cuckoo. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to put that on nobody. But if it's ongoing reports of domestic disputes, she may get off for that self-defense. Kimber Page said, I've been real quiet because what's going on is none of y'all business. And what? Huh? Okay. Maybe the intricacies, but this man and a leader in the church being deceased, that's the okay. I ain't here to push nobody back. And while everyone on here making threats to anyone defending her, I actually got stuff to lose. So I'm not about to go back and forth with y'all on the internet. But I will say this, and I'm going to be real about it. I stand with Quinteria. The ones of us that actually know her and love her gonna make sure she's straight, no matter how much hate comes her way. However, you know her. Q Pumpkin, Mrs. Massey, just know she got an army behind her. So very sorry for this great loss. This is no disrespect for the church. Unfortunately, the church is really not equipped unless we have staff on board to deal with domestic violence and whole other issues. Lord, what is y'all thoughts on that? Do y'all think it was possibly warranted? We're gonna get on to the next topic. Alabama pastor DeQuarius Green has passed away, so we're gonna let him rest in peace, because things like that, all you could do is just give your condolences and give your prayers to the children.
Because there's a double
to this right here. Marriages. Pulpit pimps and people of the flock, do you think that this is a suitable, and I'm not even here, that's not even my type of timing on this channel to be policing what women wear. But in this case, it's on the public forum, and it's been a question and a narrative going around, not so much a narrative, but the question has been going around, and public backlash has been going around surrounding this attire of a first lady. And we're going to get into it. So Pastor Jamal Bryant's wife, him and his wife attended a UNCF gala, and this is what his wife wore, and she's receiving a lot of backlash. And I'm not gonna this isn't see-through. I don't know what type of thing it is, but it is pointing. And lines is going to the kitty cat, but listen, it's not see-through. It's a little decolletage is hitting down to the, type timing. This is like one of them things you wear in the house for your man, no. But listen, a lot of the ladies of the day is wearing this type of clothing. But listen, Pastor Jamal Bryant is standing behind his lady. He said it's a double standard.
A standard in church when it relates to women, and it's abysmal hypocrisy. You got outer shape preachers who rail on modesty, but have never preached a sermon on obesity and gluttony.
Is he justifying him and his wife's actions with deflection tools and using what other pastors do? I think it's a disconnect within Christianity, within the old school church, the new school church, contemporary gospel, old school gospel, traditional gospel, and spreading the word of God. Because it's all about entertainment. I don't know. This is new to me.
Our misogyny has become institutionalized.
No, the misogyny is you thinking that this is appropriate because you are people of the flock, and you so-called, listen, it's to be expected. He got his own demons. You know what I'm saying? He listen. It's a damn a nice dress, but for people who are leaders, anything you do is subject to criticism, and it makes an impact.
And cloaked under spirituality. Today, if a man
She's sitting up there looking covered up right there.
Falls out at the altar, you will let him lay there. But if a woman lays out at the altar, you'll pull out more sheets than Bed Bath and Beyond. In the black church tradition, in case you did not know, in the church that you were raised in the black church that you were raised in, ushers coming down the aisle had to put their hand behind their back. That was, in fact, instituted for female ushers so that men who were sitting on the aisle would not be attracted to.
Oh, a lady said, just being Shannon said, let's not pretend we all don't know that a nude lining is supposed to give the illusion of bare skin. A full body nude lining gave exactly what she intended it to give. And where on earth has it ever been acceptable for a Christian woman in leadership to give the illusion of nudity? Are y'all okay? Oh, this lady's breaking it down. Dr. Carey may be a wonderful and intelligent woman, but let's not act like there is not a seducing energy behind her presentation. Talk about it. It's what they say. It's screaming Jezebel spirit. And as her other half, he could have gave a suggestion, and I'm sure she would have threw a show on or something. As the old saints would say, throw a show on. You know, throw one of them scarves over, you know, type thing. Anyway,
look at that.
Brian's history reveals his tolerance of seducing. Wait a minute. Yeah. Dr. Bryant's history reveals his tolerance of seducing spirits, so of course he is agreeable. That part. Body con, spandex, nude illusion, cutout dresses, theatrical makeup, and 30-inch bust downs is not for our salvation. It's for male gaze. Yup. Eat it up. Yup. Tear it up. And female adoration. Yup. Keep it real. Let's talk about how beauty and external things have been used to cast spells upon people. That's in the scripture. Talk about it, Miss Shannon Renee. I'm just getting the consensus, because the consensus matters. The court of public opinion matters to me, because that's what people in leadership, specifically Jamal Bryant and the Bryants, are in it for, to win a soul, bring people to Christ. Wasn't Jamal Bryant just talking about making weed farms and whatnot? Is this her way of attracting and bringing young women? And I mean, come on now. People are up to speculating what is the intent here. But back to the court of public opinion. Someone said, let's talk about how beauty and external things have been used to cast spells upon people to gain church followers. Some people become church followers because they are sexually attracted to the leading couple. Only people with seducing spirits and those still desire the male-female gaze believe this to be appropriate. The obsession with manufactured beauty and bodies has a lot of y'all spiritually compromised. This is the truth. Yup. People done lost health insurances and shit. People it is wars, strikes going on and shit popping off over there in the Venezuela. Shoot. The troops might be getting deployed out there and shit. I mean, what is really going on? Can't make this shit up, y'all. You can't. Hold on, I gotta sign into the New York Times. Speaking of the Venezuela, let's get into. No, I don't want no fucking newsletter. I can't continue without subscribing. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Let me do that. Continue without subscribing. Good. Jeez Louise. No, I don't want it for $1 a week. They want your card so bad. So bad. It don't even make no sense. All right, New York Times. I don't even want the update from y'all no more. I don't even want it. Let's just go back to Instagram. All right, y'all. All right. But the Venezuelan, hold on, let me give a quick
CBS
update.
News special.
Here it is. It says, the Cheeto Man confirms U.S. military strike on Venezuela, says President Maduro has been captured, but Congress didn't authorize the attack. What type of dictating shit? What? Let's get into it. According to the Shade Room, TSR Politics, it says early Saturday, President Cheeto confirmed that the U.S. carried out a large-scale strike against Venezuela, added that the Venezuelan leader, Nicolas Maduro, and his wife were captured. Not the wife, not wifey, Oh my God, I'm sending prayers to, oh God, to the individuals who are mainly impacted, mainly the family. Because I know, listen, when you know how it would be. Officials confirmed the U.S. Army's Delta Force carried out the task of capturing Maduro. The launch of the strikes comes months after the U.S. military buildup in the region. Over the past few weeks, the U.S. seized 2 oil tankers off Venezuela and launched deadly strikes against several boats they claimed were carrying drugs. Oh, it's always the damn oil and shit. And if this is true, why they didn't do it right and properly? But what about the Taliban and all these other motherfuckers that's around here? Now they want to come for the Venezuela. All right, shit. Let me know when they come for what's them other folk that be over there at the border? Them not them people that be over there using them machetes on folk. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi said Maduro would face charges after an indictment in New York. In a post on X, she listed the various charges against Maduro and added they will soon face the full wrath of American justice. But what did he do? Oh, because he's responsible for sending in illegal oil and drugs. Okay. On behalf of the entire U.S. DOJ, I would like to thank President Trump for having the courage to demand accountability on behalf of the American people. It's been noted that Trump's capture of Maduro is illegal under Article 2 of the UN Charter because it violates Venezuela's territorial sovereignty. Cheeto always doing something opposite to the damn book. Basically, what it's saying, the UN Charter, because it violates, okay, anything from a different territory. Basically, they can't be tried in this damn justice system because they don't belong to this system or nation. That's what I'm getting from it. The U.S. has taken a stance on its self-defense, arguing that Maduro's alleged cartel of the Suns was attacking the United States by using fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction. That's up for debate. We all know that's a one-sided standpoint. It's important to note that only Congress has the power to declare war, not just the POTUS alone. And they did not authorize this attack. The Trump administration appears to be citing the emergency rationale under the 1973 War Powers Resolution, even though Venezuela posed no immediate threat. This marks the 7th country the U.S. military has struck in the past year, joining Iran, Iraq, Nigeria, Somalia, Syria, and Yemen. I'm telling you, and when we go to battle and we don't know nothing.
Report. I'm Carissa Lawson in New York. The United States just attacked Venezuela's capital, hitting military facilities in the country. President Trump ordered this operation. There were multiple explosions in Caracas starting at around 2 a.m. local time. You can see the video here coming in. It shows low-flying aircraft in the city. This is the first U.S. military attack within the country. President Trump is targeting the South American nation over its authoritarian leader, Nicolas Maduro, and his alleged ties to drug cartels. It follows months of military buildup in the region. The strikes come just hours after Maduro had said he was open to negotiations with the U.S. CBS News special report. I'm Carissa.
It was up for negotiation, but obviously POTUS Cheeto wasn't ready for that. The U.S. has successfully carried out large-scale strike against Venezuela, and its leader, president, who has been, along with his wife, captured and flown out of the country. The operation was done in conjunction with U.S. law enforcement. Details to come follow. There will be a news conference today at 11 a.m. at Mar-a-Lago. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Maduro and his wife Celia Flores have been indicted in the Southern District of New York. Nicolas Maduro has been charged with narco-terrorism conspiracy, cocaine importation conspiracy, possession of machine guns and destructive devices, and conspiracy to possess machine guns and destructive devices against the U.S. They will soon face the full wrath of American justice on American soil and American courts, according to the Attorney General Pamela Bondi. On behalf of the entire U.S. DOJ, I would like to thank POTUS for having the courage to demand accountability on behalf of the American people. Lord have mercy. What are we getting us? What is this totalitarianistic president we have getting us into? God damn it. To segue, because I'm ready to eat my oxtails. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But before I go and, wrap the show up and do all that good stuff, it was a few things that I want to get into. I don't know what I want to get into first. Between Cranium Cap looking like a complete asswipe and behaving like a plumb fool on them bedbug echo chambers and shit. Why you won't address motherfucking Robo, Scat Pack? You look dumb as fuck, and she's making an ass out of you. Because you wanted to. She played the damn audio clips of your goofball ass telling her you want to come on the show and talk your shit and do damage control. So, Cranium Cap, come on now. Come on, Cranium Cap, come on. Now you already look, you look foolish. You look foolish. You might as well just stop being used by people and getting that battery inserted in your back. And work on your family. I'm sure your kids been through enough trauma. Over there on that damn echo chamber. Then they went and got Essence on there. I'm like, Lord. And then Essence just answering to him, yeah, sorry. Yeah, but Miss Trees. I'm like, what? Respect for motherfuckers that prank call people at damn near half a century, that sexualize children, that waste resources, but we pick and choose who we claim waste resources. We pick and choose who we want to hold people's feet to the fire. That's what I don't get. It blows my mind. But I can't tell people where to go because they grown, they pay their own damn bill. But all you can do is implore people that their best interest is to stay out these people's sight and stop answering the folk because you don't owe them an explanation, because you can go where you want to go when you choose to go. And sound off on what you choose to sound off on. Don't lose booty bitches sound off 1, 2, 3, 4 on anything Black T sector when he's a newbie, when he was introduced in 2025. So why can't you, Essence? Even if you was licking Manifesto's cootie cat, so what? So what? That's the point. You ain't gotta pump fake, back pump, punani pump, stiletto pump, whatever pump you want to go with, because you're grown. But you answering the people that don't have your best interest and who can give a damn about you, and dissecting your behavior, that just, listen, hell no. Hell no. So, and I know you were summons because you sure was. But pay me. I'd be like, yo, if you want some real, you my girl type timing, or you my boy type timing, I would have been like, yo, Manifest, strike up a live so we can sound off about it. Why would you go to the same people that you went away from? Loose Booty Bitcher did make a good point when he said that. Why would you come back? Why would you circle back? Oh, because she enjoys it over there. But don't be a hypocrite. and say you don't like what someone, the response, or when someone is getting their ass handed to them in the midst of a battle. Because like they said, Mo, Larry, and Curly, i.e. Misfit, Fatal Attraction, and Loose Booty Bitcher, they're a clique now. Although you didn't make the cut for the Triple M's, you still rock with Manifest. So you should just, type time, just. But who am I? I hope you had your hazmat suit on though. But it's a SOS. Same old shit. But let's get into this. Sources claim that Papoose and Remy Ma were at the first shop on the same day. And I'm not even gonna hold you. The man then deleted the video off his page. It screams guilty, damage control. Shout out to Daniel's Leather. Them damn furs look fly as fuck. Not even gonna hold you. But this would spark the whole Papoose versus 50 Cent controversy. Why I can't hear it? Y'all hear it? Hold on. What? Why can't?
Just for the night. I mean, I know things are different, but it's not you. It's me. It's really me. Basically, I just think I'm gonna need some space.
Why you calling me on the phone? Why you're not at home all the time? You say you're staying over your friends, 'cause you got a lot on your mind.
Brief intermission. My fault, y'all. Hold on, I'm weak. They was over there on her ass though, and we're gonna play this video because she spoke to Clarissa Soul. I'm not even gonna hold you. But this is what sparked all that controversy over the weekend. This is the same day, and then here go 50 Cent stirring the pot. Now why would he repost this AI video? Why would he do that?
I did for you. I did it because I love you. Don't you felt the same way about me?
Me love you? Bitch, you got to be crazy. I use you. You're a toy, bitch. A freak. You get your big, country, greasy ass back to the country where you belong.
Gonna kick your ass.
We always hook him up and he's not buying either a mink or so this time he's there with a diamond cut mink. Where are you going on New Year's? You know what's going on? So guys, Happy New Year.
Happy New
I'm
Year.
so glad that she surprised me today. She always does that.
Just for you.
Where were you this morning?
Remy Ma is beautiful. She got a beautiful smile. But this is just confirming y'all was together though. Y'all got that same look. I'm weak.
Maybe use a window shopper.
Yo, it's the window chopper. Hey, is this a fucking setup? Is this a fake relationship? Is this a PR relationship? I don't want to know. Then they talking about she got an IEP and whatnot. How y'all know she's slow and she disabled? She intellectually disabled. What?
A lot of women are clowning Clarissa Shields, but I want us to understand that Clarissa Shields is a woman without a tribe. She was raped at an early age. She does not have a family support system. She is learning disabled, and also she has social emotional issues. So a man 17 years her senior, coming along pretending like he loves her so that he can get 20% of her contract is understandably why she is shaken at this time. I look at women who do not have tribes and support systems, and instead of clowning them, I just choose to pray for them because as women, we all have been there. I hope she.
Is she speaking? Is she speaking that wisdom?
She's able to get the legal counsel that she needs so that she can get out of this contract, and that she finds someone who doesn't want anything from her but wishes her well. And so we need to just take a deeper look into why she is the way she is.
I wholeheartedly agree.
I
wholeheartedly agree. When we look at the Christian Rocks and the Clarissas, they play on. They eat off of her, literally and figuratively. They eat off of them, and it's unfair. It is. It's very unfair, and that's why she was clapping back. Clarissa ain't playing with y'all. She said, "Go. Y'all need to go get some help." She told 50, he need to go to counseling. Yo, I'm weak. I am weak. But I'm praying for Venezuela. I'm praying for my cultivators, for y'all to be well. I'm praying for loose booty bitches fucking landlord to get her $2,000 from the Mandalay. Over at the Mandalay. I call it the Mandalay meltdown. And the Birkin paradox. Yup. Because how the hell you got Birkin money, but you ain't got money to pay the $2K? Yeah. Some shit just don't make sense to me. Loose booty bitcher, you do you. You do you. But are you just being caught on the 20th for your damn eviction proceeding? Hunger Games, man. Welcome to the circuit. I've been said goodbye to the circuit. I've been said it gotta go. I don't want no more. And quite frankly, I was thrown into it. But that's another story for another day. And I'm so tired of people, specifically crickulator, humpback, skip back, sip, not getting over the bullshit. I mean, that's old shit. Come on now, dude. Get over the bullshit. Get over the bullshit. He be over there in that fucking Stationhead. I don't think that's the bed bug echo chamber. But cause I ain't know Deanna have a bed bug. But I don't hold grudges. I don't hold grudges. I don't even know these people that well to have no grudges toward. Now, Sip, he need to let that shit go. Right? Because I do what? Shit, it ain't my fault. He over here fucking sending out his fucking ick pics and shit. And getting caught up with these messy broads. Who fault is that? I thought he'd been left. He said he didn't want to start a channel or do none of that. But then he behind the scenes conversating and corresponded with people who got channels and who deal with bloggers. I mean, you can't be that slow. But then again, he a little delayed. He a little delayed, y'all. You know, so at the end of the day, it's 2026. We got to get over it. We got to get over the old shit. I'm tired of it. Niggas got PhDs and didn't even go to school. They got the player hating disease. And don't hate the player, hate the game. I don't hate y'all. But what y'all not gonna do is rewrite history. That's what we're not gonna do. That is what we're not gonna do. I'm not into the whole rewriting history game. Cause I was there, you was there, we both was there. We sure in the hell was. And you was all up in Gaglar's guts last time I checked. Happy New Year's, Soraya Bay. Thank you for being here, love. Happy 2026. Oh, this is my last topic that I wanted to go into. Reverse colorism and anti-blackness within the community. And it all originates from self-hatred. And whether that self-hatred be from you, it deriving from trauma, or you not embracing who and what we are as a melanated group of people. I mean, it's so loaded and it's so layered. And we're going to get into this right quick, and then we're going to hit the road, Jack. And don't look back. Don't look back. Because I'm trying to get to my oxtail. Now, let's get into it. And then we're going to tie it all into self-hatred and anti-blackness. But Ari Lennox spoke about the colorism within Martin. And we got to take into account that way back when, okay, Martin was in the 90s, okay, just coming off of a time period where the paper bag test was people still lighter skin. I don't even think people understood or put a name or a title or term for colorism back then. It was just, that's what it was, a joke. It was I'm hitting you. It was a Joan. It was a joke. But as we look back today, it could look like a colorist, some colorism, jokes that has colorism layers to it. But as someone who was on the show, Tashina Arnold, we love her. She had a couple of roles that I enjoyed watching her on post Martin, including Everybody Hates Chris, just to name a few. But she speaks and debunks the colorism claims about Pam and Martin's, they're Joan and, they're roasting. Well,
a heavyset girl. So all the jokes on my audition were fat jokes. They ended up changing it when I got the role, obviously, because that's when my body was banging.
Still is, girl. You still look good. But the point is, they probably had to switch and last minute get some jokes for Pam. So it had to be the BDB, the breath thing. And I mainly thought about the breath being stinking. Because I ain't gonna lie, I did shit watching them reruns. Shit, Martin had me thinking Pam breath was stinking.
I was like, yeah, what y'all doing with
that shit? That's just a common misconception in the Black community anyway, that all Black women don't have hair, all Black women have untamed hair, and that's not true.
These jokes, because
what y'all doing with these jokes?
If you were around on Martin days and on that set, all the funny really happened when those cameras weren't rolling. It was bad, like the way we used to crack. So I used to be around a lot of gay men as well. So my reads and my cracks were quick. I was like, it was bad, and it was vicious. Oh, it was bad. We used to crack to hurt you. I'm gonna take you down. You're not gonna say another joke for a whole week. So that's how it was. We had a So Martin and I, he said something to me when we weren't even working. I was like, and I cracked back at him, and he looked, and I was like, yeah, I'm not just an actor. You got me all the way messed up. So the writers would see it. He had a bunch of his boys around helping pump up the scripts and stuff and pump him up. And they just started incorporating. So never, ever, ever came from a brown skin thing. I really had BDBs. I don't know. I had the balls in the back of my head. So I was like, damn. So that's when he got me, because he started cracking on the back. Anything he and I did off the set, it would be in the script.
Right.
And then, you know, once the cameras start rolling with him, you don't know what the hell's gonna come out of his mouth. So I just be waiting for it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. So we would go back and forth. It was out of love.
Yeah,
that's what we.
Right. And I think that was the distinction about jokes and back then, because I don't think I didn't listen. Let's be honest. I didn't watch every episode, but I never heard Martin talk about her phenotype, about her Africanity, if you will. So where's that misconception coming in at from Ari Lennox? Talking about some. She talking about some I'm sensitive. That's her problem. I think it stems back to her, what did she not get growing up, or what did she experience growing up that traumatized her? Was Ari Lennox the one that was trying to denounce a cultural staple?
It had nothing to do with color. Like even with Tisha, what people don't realize, that reverse colorism happens as well. I remember Tisha, she would cry sometimes. It would be so bad because we had a live studio audience. When black girls would come in, they were there for Martin. And that was Martin, like this Def Comedy Jam and stuff. So it was that kind of crowd that would come to our shows. And they would laugh so hard, they would bang on the floor like you would hear. It was just crazy from the laughter of the audience. The whole first season, every time Tisha would walk out, all you hear was, they would not laugh at her jokes. Wow. They treated her horribly.
That's crazy.
And I was treated fine. But you would think there would be me because I'm going back and forth with him. But no, they did not want Martin having a girlfriend.
Wow.
She just so happened to be light skinned. The way we used to crap on Tisha about being light skinned, oh my God, it was bad. So we have jokes, but those jokes were never written from malice. It was written from who's got the best joke.
Who's got the best shit, right?
Yeah, never about colorism.
Yeah,
never.
That's good. That's
never.
Good to know.
Pam was original.
So Tashina Arnold clears that up. It was never about color. Those were just some of the jokes of the day. And I think if you look through any of the old comedy series, you will get some insensitive jokes about all things, all walks of life, disabilities, all of it. Because in life, you got to be able to laugh at yourself or laugh at the hard things that you go through to get through. Got lemons, make lemonade. That's what I was taught. I'm getting word the Trap House people, they're over there. Now what you call? Now been calling I ain't even got time for that. I really don't. He a bitch ass nigga who got broken in fucking in Rikers or wherever, or in them New Orleans plantations. You could really tell. That's why he always getting attracted to a Phantom, or getting upset when Phantom start getting him a little chick, or getting him some damn attention over there on the line. Fucking all them niggas, I'm really tired of. I'm tired of the niggas. They weird, and they can stay over there. I ain't got time for them niggas. But when you come for women for no reason, calling them bitches for what? She ain't even thinking about you. No Vaseline needed ass nigga. Prison song ass nigga. That's Ben's new name. Prison song. That shit's crazy to me. Loose booty bitch is another one that's quick to always call women and get rowdy with women. Take that shit the other way. That's how you know y'all don't know how to have any discipline, or wasn't raised with any discipline, because how you disrespect women, because women are the bearers of life. You don't disrespect no women, especially when they ain't did nothing to you and they ain't in your face to threaten your life or threaten you. But I ain't got time for these weirdo ass niggas. And I damn sure ain't got time for no irreverent ass bed bug echo chambers and no irreverent ass behavior. Go on with it. Go on with it. And I wish y'all a beautiful and prosperous 2026. First live of 2026 was prosperous. I pray you all have a good night and do what it do. Oh, Mel came in here. What's up now? Shout out to you, boo. Thank you for being a member as well. And shout out to all my members. And shout out to all my moderators. BT Dubs. I love all my former and my current. And with that being said, I'll see y'all on the flip side. Peace. Wait a minute, we're going. Happy 2026, y'all.